So there folks, welcome back to Civ 5. Oh my god, these beautiful demographics. We are almost up to 7 million people. It's pretty intense. Look at our GMP compared to this scrub lord who's right down the bottom. I get the feeling someone over there might be on the brink of losing some cities. But we'll find out. It won't be long until we get over there ourselves. So, let me just next turn this and see what we're doing, shall we? We've got 2 trade routes available, which we sort of need to sort out before too long. And we're accumulating faith that we want to save for a great profit. There's an awful lot, in fact, happening right now. That is a trading post. So... 1, 2, 3. In fact, I'm gonna leave that worker doing Tomok. We're gonna bring this guy down to Derpsville, which I've noticed has sort of sacked off a little bit. I think we could destroy this forest in favour of another farm. In fact, both of these in favour of farms to help Derpsville grow higher. Because we're not working those tiles at the moment, and our production's still pretty decent. And we have ways of boosting that anyway, so let's get some farms going on Derpsville, see if we can increase their stuff. This road is very nearly finished, which is going to be good, although these places are already connected. We don't really need this road, it's more for logistical purposes, to allow us to travel around our empire more than anything else, specifically. Is this still pillaged? Yes, but someone's fixing that. Okay. I get that strange feeling, there we go, that there was a farm around, which isn't a farm, and it's right there. We'll get them working on that. I think it's when the AI was building before we conquered the city. Let's have a quick scooter and make sure everything else is what we think it is. These are both definitely farms, yes. That's definitely a farm. Yeah, I think all these are definitely farms now, which is good news. Venice has got a spare tile, it's not working. We'll worry about that later. Right, let's get some turns behind us this episode if we can. There's a lot of peace, but we need to get over the ocean. I'd like to know what's going on over there by the time we finish this episode, if we can. Machinery.
The press is the best instrument for enlightening the mind of man and improving him as a rational, moral, and social being.
That quote. Maybe at the time it might have been true. The press now is certainly not the best instrument for enlightening the mind of man or improving him as a rational, moral, and social being. Quite the opposite, in fact. Never mind. Right, who is this now? A worker around Babylon. Babylon is pretty much sorted. This place could do with the culture building. It's not growing at a decent enough rate for my liking, border-wise. Border-wise. Does this count as next to a mountain for the purposes of observatory? I don't think so. I think it has to be in the inner circle. I think this worker might be fired, guys. I don't think there's anything for him to do. I'm going to fire him. It's always a good idea to fire off a few workers in the mid-game. Because chances are you don't need them. In fact, do we want this as a farm? Let's have a look at Babylon. See, it's got food there, it's not even working. But it's going to need some food to run some of these trading posts. That's a shit place for a farm. Which square is actually Babylon? This one. Potentially work that one as an irrigated farm. 1, 2, 3. Can't get any further up there. I don't think we need a farm there. I'm going to change it to a trading post. These guys are going to build a road. You are building a mine. What's that building there? Bank in Assur. So a GPT should go up before too long. I'm not lumber milling this. I am farming it. And pretty soon we can take out that barbarian horseman. Should have sent a pike down there, really. I didn't think about that. Pike would have been a much, not only quicker, but more efficient at killing the old horses. Cargo ship Mosonkani. Now then, do we need to send you back to Assur? Which already has +7 food. Or could we send you... You can't reach Venice. Wow, okay. So that's a no then. Timok's okay food as well. Yeah, back to Assur then. Fuck it. Might as well. Choose production in Timok. Now then. 50% increase in range for sea trade routes. Well, we were planning on sending a ship up to Venice as it was. So... let's build a cargo ship, and then we might build a harbour if it can't reach. I think it should be able to reach from there. I'm sure it should. Long swordsman. I do love long swordsmen. They're such a good unit. They're so powerful as well. They stay relevant for quite a while. Okay, this road is now finished. Which means I'm going to delete that worker as well. You remember, workers cost you maintenance. And if you're not using them, get rid. I mean, most of our cities now are... I mean, if you look at somewhere like a CAD, for example, there is no squares there that don't have improvements, you know? So it's like, you don't need as many workers as you used to. We've got the roads down. We've got most of our improvement built. The main thing we're going to need workers for is getting the coal online if we find any. Other than that, it's just, you know, when a border pops, we need a worker, but that's it. Right. Assur. What would we like in Assur? I'm thinking a university to capitalise on the science that we've got. Does cost maintenance. Not too asked about harbour. Don't really need a garden. Armory would be nice because this is going to be a production city. So armory and walls. We'll get the uni for now and then probably build armory and walls. Or maybe some zoos, actually. Zoos are probably going to be a good one to spread around as we go. Are we building that? National College? Yes, we are. Good. That is a lot of turns. That is a lot of turns. I wonder what we can do with that. We're now friends with Florence. Aha, that spy works then. That answers that little question that we weren't too sure about. Recruit Sandpitch successfully read the local access in Florence. So if we leave him there, can we become allies with them over time? Maybe. Maybe. Where's my espionage overview? Does it say how often it comes round? No, it doesn't. I see. Okay. Well, I guess we'll leave him in Florence for now. We'll bring him to our capital or to Agaidica once we encounter other people. Holy shit, Florence is quite advanced. All things considered. +6 culture per turn. Oh, that's nice. That's shaved a turn or two off of that. Barbarian encampment has been uncovered. Fuck it. Let's send this long swordsman up there. I'm sure he can deal with whatever it is that's there. 211 science. It's going well. It's going well. I want to motor through the turns, but at the same time I don't want to make any foolish mistakes. So, where's this encampment? Pike, you can deal with that. Dirtsville Caravan, where were you going? You were going to a CAD. No, you weren't. Where were you going? Mosonkani. Yeah, we sort of need to keep doing that. I was thinking of sending it to Venice, but yeah, Mosonkani. Okay, Mosonkani. Dirtsville. Alhambra. Yeah. We do want Alhambra, don't we, down here? I hope that's what I said last time. We'll go for it. Encampment we're dealing with. There is a worker who has finished a road. Now then, do we delete him or not? How many... Thank you. How many workers do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't think we need 6 workers. I think we can delete him. I think 4 workers will probably do us at this stage in the game. Anything more is just a waste of money. Money that can be spent buying buildings and stuff. Because at the moment we still need... Oh, I don't know what it is we need, because we need in Babylon. We need circuses, that was one of them. What was the other thing we needed? Mints? No, markets. Yes, we need markets everywhere. In fact, let's do that. Markets are probably more important. We'll get that down. Oh god, I mean we have got a pretty solid society going here, but never grow complacent in Civ, especially if you're playing with humans. We're not, luckily, we're just playing against the AI, so we sort of know all their tricks, we know what to expect. Now then, we can put one there, I believe. You might be done. Fella. In fact, I suspect you are done. Let's delete you. That should leave us with 4 workers, which is very good. Here's a pikeman taking out some horses. Ooh, not quite enough strength. If we can get him a promotion, that would probably help. Right, what are we working towards here? Leaning Tower of Pizza. That's nice. That is very nice. We definitely want to stick that somewhere. Florence would like a road. Jesus Christ, Florence. Well, we built the Angkor Wat. Could we build a road to Florence? We could probably do that. We don't really need to, but I suppose... we can easily afford it. It's only a few tiles from Timok. We'll probably do that. We'll get this guy doing that. Right, Tomosankani. We need 2 more markets to get the East India Company. We don't want the East India Company. What is it we actually want? Grand Temple. We need temples in all cities. That's doubles religious pressure. Ironworks, we still need workshops. Oxford Uni, we still need universities. It's Akkad, Babylon and Venice that are holding us back on everything. What Colosseums do we need? Babylon and Venice as well. It's all Babylon and Venice. We need cash to spend there, which is why we're trying to work on our economy. What can we do? What can we do in Mosankani? A bank? Well, yes. That's obvious. How come they didn't have a bank yet? Jesus Christ. I guess we were probably waiting for the tech. Kizzle wants the Vatican City bullied. I'm already friends with Kizzle. We don't need to worry about doing their bullying work for them. Another barbarians. Some sort of sword unit. Right, let us... Can we stand on that square? No, we can't. Right. I want to start building the road in their space, not in our space. There's a cargo ship here, which should be Mosankani's food ship. Don't need that. We're dealing with that. This worker, have you successfully trading posted that square? Yes, you have. What else for Babylon? I guess another trading post. You guys have done your mine. And this place is finished, isn't it? Let's face it. There's not much more going to be going on down there. Let's bring you over to Timok. 8 turns. Let's not bring you over to Timok. Let's bring you over to... Which is a way to cancel when you've sort of selected them, instead of having to go all the way back to them like that. Mosankani, what can you work? We are running primarily on specialists over here. New citizen coming. I suppose we could farm this square up. Does Civ 5 still have the thing where irrigation can spread through farm tiles? Or was that Civ 4? Because that was bloody good. And we could really do with spreading irrigation. I'm going to come on there anyway. We'll have a look at that. I won't be able to do something about it. Bring you back into our territory. We taking care of all these barbarian camps? I think we are. I think we're on the ball. There we go. Florence has moved its soldier for me so I can whip in and start building that road. Chariot archer. In fact, with that being a swordsman, might as well just send the cavalry in as well, I guess. I still haven't upgraded him yet because I want the money for buildings. We can worry about upgrading him later. Oh, wow, our sir is building that stuff pretty damn quick. There we go. We'll build a road to Florence. That'll make them even more friends of us. Someone's enhanced their religion. We're not too far off being able to do that ourselves. How much is that? Oh yeah, probably about 5 or 6 turns.
Print the news and raise hell.
Well, that's slightly more true, I guess, than our previous one about the presses. The Tower of Pizza is something we definitely want to build just for fun. Free great person. Globe Theatre we're not too asked about. World Congress we're not too asked about. Zoos and Leaning Tower of Pizza is the main bonus from that. We've lost 3 happiness since this episode started, so you can see how fast we're growing. Pikeman, you're okay. You have another one of those, and then you. There we go. Wow, that guy. He was like, I'm not going down without a fight. Leave him there to heal up. Cargo ship in Timok. This is the new cargo ship. Can it reach Venice? It can reach Venice. I'm going to sneeze. Oh god. The excitement got to me, guys. We can now start growing Venice. Oh my god. How glorious. We should probably build a defense. In fact, no, I don't really want a trireme. We'll build a boat once we've got some better boats unlocked, I think. I want something to sort of guard. And we basically want to put a boat outside Venice, give us some visibility so that that thing doesn't just get eaten by barbs. However, I want better boats than that. The Galleass isn't too bad, but I'm sure we can do better. So, other options. Harbour? No, we don't need the harbour. We have a trade route left. That's what I'm thinking. What do we want to do with the last trade route? We could send production to Venice. Is that a thing? Can you send a trade route to the same city, but for a different thing? Oh, I really don't know. Let's try it. Let's build another cargo ship. We'll see what happens. I suppose I've got to learn that sooner or later. Right. There was something Assur needed, which was part of our plan. Now then. Oh, I think it was the university, which we have actually built now. So, what are our options? Not bad about shrine. Walls is nice. Armory, definitely. Zoo is nice. Can I provide more happiness than there are citizens in a city? Well, considering it only provides 2 happiness, and you can't build it until this stage in the game, you've only got to have a 2 population city to build it. Basically, you cannot build this in a 1 population city, as if you would ever have that opportunity. 2 maintenance. Not really worth it yet. Not really worth it yet. I guess we'll get you working on the Tower of Pizza then. Let's do that. 6 turns to our next policy, which is probably round about the time we'll be hitting our great profit. Almost in a golden age. Very close to a golden age. 3 turns, give or take. Another bloody encampment. What have we got available? There's a longsword there. Oh, I shouldn't have clicked there. It'll be attacking over water. Not that it matters against the barbs, but never mind. Right, we farmed this tile next to the pyramid. Let us also farm this tile. And then hopefully Dirtsville will grow. What year is it? 1260 is the year. 1260, up to 226 signs. Which is bloody nice. Jesus Christ, that hand axe didn't go down. Never mind. Look at all these fucking boats we've got in the water. We've got 1 defensive boat. In fact, that's not even... Oh, it is a trireme. Florence targets nearby encampment. Well, conveniently, we're already on our way there. So Florence is going to be very good friends with us. We're building them a road. We're taking out the barbs. We've got a spy rigging their elections. We've got 887 gold. We can probably buy something before too long. I think buying a market in Venice might be the way forward. We'll have to have a look. Ta-da! Golden Age! Very nice. Very bloody nice. We have built a road there. Let's have another one. You just come back to our territory. You... Fuck it, let's upgrade you. Let's get that done so I don't forget. I've been putting it off and putting it off. And it needs doing. What else do we need? Universities. We do need some universities. We might have to buy those, maybe. I'm mainly thinking about Venice more than anywhere else. May purchase with faith. Okay, this worker has finished. Guess we'll just squeeze another trading post down there and then maybe delete him. What are we doing now? Economics. Increases all our gold output, which should be a nice economical one. This place, see, 16 turns for university, or we could just fucking buy one and get it building something else instead, which I think is probably the best way of doing this. Now what are we working here? We're working sugar, which the granary will not help with. How shit is it to get a capital without a granary food source? Aqueduct, maybe. Colosseum, yes, we do need a Colosseum. Probably need a market. A forge would help with its shit production. So would a workshop. Well, let's build a forge. And let's buy it a university. Exactly 890. Jesus, that does not leave us with much cash, but luckily the Golden Age has given us a huge thing. Possible great people, none. I want a great profit, please. ASAP, so we can advance our bloody thing. In fact, can you just purchase great profits? Like, directly from the thing? No, okay. Fair enough. I still don't know how we build the Inquisitors either. Oh, not menu. Let's just have a quick look. Compared to the fact in a city with a majority religion that has been enhanced. Ah, ha, ha. So enhancing is what opens up the old Inquisitors. I see. Trading post. Farm. We can pretty easily take down the swordsman. We should make Florence friendly with this game. 1 turn for the social policy. Where are we up to now? We finished liberty, didn't we? We started rationalism. Who's this worker? Is that road done already? Jesus Christ, that was quick. Suspiciously fast road building. Let's cross you over the river. We'll attack from the favourable side, I guess. We've built another cargo ship. And it can't go to Venice. I should have feckin' known. Oh no, this is a previous one. It's not the same ship. Okay, just go to Mosancani then. We got another one waiting. We have. Right, it can't go to Venice. So we could ship production to Assur. That would be ridiculous. That would be absolutely ridiculous. But that would really help us produce our naval army. Let's do it. Let's fucking do it. That's going to be really useful. So, what else do we want to build? The trade routes are all full now. What wonder potential have we got? That's building. Don't need to worry about that. That is building. Yeah, gold +4. We probably want to build that in the other place. There's only Venice to get a market for that. Workshops for the ironworks. That's going in Venice. Oxford University we're working on. Pizza we're working on. We don't really need much. Should we drop a walls and a barracks? Yeah, I think we probably should. Okay. Babylon. Babylon. What do we want in Babylon? We do want an aqueduct. We do want a Colosseum. We do want a mint. We do want a university. We do want a bank. Let's get a bank first. That's going to be a nice... That's probably the biggest reward out of the lot so far. Adopt a policy. Now then, we have opened rationalism. However... Do we need it? I don't think we do. Not right now. I'm not too asked about this side. This doesn't seem like it's going to hugely benefit us. That's not too bad. +1 gold from science buildings. Research agreements. No, I think we're better off with something else. Exploration gives us +1 movement for naval. That is pretty good. It leads into coastal production, happiness boost. That one's not that great. Neither's that. So we probably only want to go as far as those ones. Commerce. Obviously a huge monetary bonus at this stage. Very good gold boost there as well. I'm tempted, but we are pulling in 111 per turn right now, so I don't think gold's the priority. Let's get exploration. Let's do that. Oh my god, look at our score. That is fantastic. You want to heal? These cities as well. We've got 15... a couple of 13s. This is going nice. Milan has cancelled the quest. Florence hates us. It's okay. All that is about to change. A great prophet has been born. Holy Jeebus. Quite literally. Holy Jeebus. Is this you? Construct a road. Kill some barbs. Wow, those guys are tough. What's this? A caravan. What were you doing before? Food to a cad. Should we send the food to Babylon instead? I think we should. Babylon's really lagging behind. I'm going to switch that. And get Babylon grown up a bit as well. Great Prophet. Enhance religion, please. Do you have a name, Great Prophet? You don't. You're literally just called Great Prophet. Wow. Enhance my religion. We've built a bank. Now then, we do want an East India Company. So we could go buy a market in Venice and do that. I think that's probably our best option. Let's do that. Venice. Oh shit, I bet a market's 420. Calling it right now. Market 420. 680. We're going to have to wait a couple of turns. Okay, what can we build for a couple of turns? Have you got walls? No, okay. Do you want a walls? Yeah, build us a walls. We'll come back to you. A cad. Monument would be very nice. Because it's having trouble grabbing land at the moment. Aqueduct. Workshop. Okay, let's start with an aqueduct. Enhanced Charonism. Finally. Second follower belief. Is this the one that everyone gets? I think so. Shrines provide +1 happiness. temples provide +2 culture. Shrines and temples provide food. 2 production if city has a specialist. That's not bad. Most of our cities have a specialist. Favour to purchase military units, not really asked. We're going to be passing through the industrial area before too long. Amphitheatres we haven't built. Hermitage, not too bothered about. +1 production for each follower, max 15%. That's good. 50% faster growth rate city, if not, is not a war. We are going to be at war. I think religious community is probably what we want out of this. Plus 15% production. Assuming a size 15 city. What's 15% on top of, let's say, roughly 30 hammers? 3, 4.5. Yeah, that beats Guru ship, doesn't it? Yeah, let's go with religious community. Enhance the belief. Okay, 20% combat strength near friendly cities. We're going to be fighting on the other continent. That's no good to us. Missions Inquisitors cost less faith. Legion spreads further away. 20% combat strength near enemy cities that follow this religion. That's not too bad. Religion spreads 50% faster. Religion spreads to friendly city-states at double rate. That could be quite handy for us. Just war. See, that could be very handy. We could slip in and send missions around, but but I know they've got enhanced religions over there themselves. So... I say let's recruit the fucking city-states. Religious unity. That's what we're going for. We'll go with it. Maybe that will help get all these city-states converted to us much quicker. Right, we don't need another great prophet. So, remind me later. We'll start using that to buy mosques with now, the faith. Right, Milan's cancelled the quest. Florence is crying. The prophet we've done, the religion we've done. 236 science. That is growing quite nicely. Quebec wants the encampment. We're doing that, so they're both going to be pleased with us. There you go. Boom. There we go. We appear to be allies and friends with these two, which is fantastic news. Our religion has spread to Quebec, and Florence still hasn't quite picked it up. This swordsman, I'll just swing him back into our territory for now. You've healed, that's okay. Next turn. 241 science. It went up by 5 just in that one turn. That's how far we're motoring. Economics is almost researched. And then is it industrialization next? It might be. Who am I looking at here? Worker. You have built a road. Carry on. You have built a farm. There's a spare hill tile over here. Who does that belong to? 1, 2, 3. It's not Mosankarni's. It's Derpsville's. Let's build a mine. And then we can probably buy that square and do a farm, because that's irrigated. The walls is almost done. Let's buy that market in Venice, seeing as though we've got like 800 quid. Market. Boom. Done. Jobs are good. And who's this? Tomoke. Finished walls. Jesus Christ, I'm running out of things for Tomoke to build. Do fancier barracks, although defensive stuff. Let's get some defensive stuff, why not? Seems like a good idea. Just on the off chance anyone attacks us, I don't think they're gonna. It's starting to spread on their city, look at this now. This one's getting in the lead, this one's coming out the bottom. It's all changing. 16 turns to industrialization.
Compound interest is the most powerful force.
Compound interest is the most powerful force in the universe, said Albert Einstein. We can trade in post desert tiles. Is that for reals? Holy shit, we can farm desert tiles. I don't see the point of a one food tile myself, but the trading post could be handy. You have built a trading post. I'm going to fire you. I believe that leaves us with 3 workers, which is about as many as we want. Choose production. Okay, what are we on? Mosankarni. Should now be able to build the East India Company. The reason we're building this here mainly is, although we don't have the trade routes, it's the +4 gold. +4 base, which then goes into the 50% modifier, so it's 6 extra gold. And as you can see, the gold is flying through Mosankarni right now. Longswordsman can heal. Science has dropped again slightly. I'm not sure what we did there. It's probably just the auto manager shifting focus as the cities grow and change. We discovered another barbarian encampment. Alhambra has been built. Excellent. Choose production. Dirt's full. What do we want in Derpsville then? What do we want? A windmill. Yes. I do like the sound of a windmill. Let's do that. Where's this encampment? Off in the distance. Let's send our knight down there. Who's going to take a very strange route. But never mind. Hong Kong would also like that destroying. Well, we're on the way, so we can do that. 15 turns till coal. This is the big one. I was hoping to get to the coal before the end of this session, but I noticed we're low on time. Quebec City wanted the Alhambra, so they're pleased. We've got another bloody encampment. Right, have you built a road there already? Jesus Christ, okay, build another one. What can we do here? Have we got a powerful unit nearby? No. Okay, we'll cheese it up with the chariot archer then. Quebec is now feeding Derpsville, that's okay. 15 turns to our next social policy. Holy shit. We've still got 8 turns of Golden Age as well. Science has gone back up. Oh, 7 turns till this is done, and that should have a big impact on us reaching industrialization, so I'm really hoping that happens. I should have chopped a fucking forest to help rush that, but what can you do? Can't think of everything, and it's a bit late now. It's going to be done in 6 turns, and I'm hoping that will, like, shave off 2 or 3 turns from industrialization. The religions are getting enhanced left, right, and centre over there. I think we're going to struggle to wage religious warfare over there. But hopefully if we can spread to their city-states... Don't clap too hard, it's a very old building, John Osborne. Brilliant. Lean Tower of Pizza, we've done it. That gives us a free great person to work with. Great scientist, anyone? Great scientist? I think that might be the most useful to us at this point. Is there anything better than that we could do with it? No. No. We don't need a great artist. That's just simple fact. Great merchant, we've got loads of cash now. We don't need to worry about great merchant. Great engineer's nice, but we haven't got any wonders we can really go for. We could buy him and save him, I guess, for something later, but I think we're pretty solid on production anyway. I don't think we're going to need him. I say we could just burn a great scientist. Because that's what's holding us back now, waiting for industrialization, so let's do it. Boom. I just freaking did it, guys. I just burned a great scientist on industrialization. That was mental. Can't believe I did that. Assur. What do we want in Assur now? Holy shit. Don't even know. We still need workshops in some places. Still need universities in some places. Heroic Epic. We'd need 6 barracks for that. Hardly seems worth it. We could build the Circus Maximus. Colosseum in Babylon and Venice. How much is a Colosseum? About 680. Exactly 680. We can't afford them in both. What would be best? Probably the armory. Let's get the armory at this stage. We'll worry about the other thing in a bit. What do we want here? We need a university and a workshop. Both of these are things we need. Logically then, build the workshop first. That's been enhanced. Great person. That's all been taken care of. The knight is ready. Oh, look at this beautiful knight. Look at that. Awesome. Let's hope it's awesome. Next turn. Whoops, at 13:30 AD. We're running low on time, but I want to know where the coal is. That's where we're going to leave it. Once we know where the coal is, I'm going to send the workers out there so I know that it's happening. Okay, the election's been rigged in Florence. I say we send this spy somewhere else now. Here we go.
Industrialization based on machinery, already referred to as a characteristic of our age, is but one aspect of the revolution that is being wrought by technology.
Emily Green Balch. One of those. So, this is a big thing for us. Coal. Coal is what is going to get us across the ocean.
Welcome to the industrial.
Also puts us square in the industrial era. Which is why I wasn't bothered about buying pre-industrial era units with faith. Because now, oh my god. 7 coal literally on the side of Timok. Wow. We really chose the right place to put that city. There is another 6 coal there. We could whip out a settler and snag that. Right, hold on. Let me get a guy here. He's going to build a road and a mine. Let's just deal with all the stuff that actually takes place on this turn before we get too excited. There we go. Right, that's that. That's that. There's a fucking... some sort of axeman heading out. I'm just going to bring this guy... Oh, look at that. We've got some outside Asa as well. Where's that guy going? Stand on that hill and watch him. We can't attack twice. We'll have to just wait a sec. Venice. Venice. Build an aqueduct. We'll borrow the other stuff for you. Don't worry about it, Venice. It's finally starting to grow a bit. Not as quick as I would have hoped. Research. Well, that's blatantly astronomy now. In fact, we know we have coal now. So, what we actually want... steam power as well. Steam power's a bit far away. Let's get... yeah, we're going to want astronomy. We're going to want astronomy and these two eventually. I think astronomy then steam power is the way we're going for now. Recruit Sandpitch. Let's sort him out. We've even got another one. Jesus Christ. Right. Who are we not friends with? Or, to be more precise, who do we want to be friends with? Milan, yes. Basically, I'm thinking, let's get as much culture as possible for social policies. That's makes the most sense. So, Brussels and Milan. Let's move our spies to Brussels and Milan. Brussels... and Milan, and once we're friends with those and we've discovered people across the ocean, we'll bring these guys back, put them on defensive, because we're so far in the lead in tech, there's nothing we can steal, so we want them in our biggest science production cities, killing enemy spies, basically. We're going to be playing defensive espionage, which is great fun. One source of coal, there, we know about it. It's in Timok. It's 7 coal. That we couldn't have place that city any better. You know when we're umming and ahhing about where to place the city? That's the one thing about placing cities, is you never know where the late game resources are going to appear, and that is just fantastic for us, that. Absolutely fantastic. We have another one right there at Agaidica. Holy shit, that is brilliant. It will cost us some science, however, it's worth it for another 3 coal. Workers are busy at the moment, but as soon as they're done, we can sort that one out. And there's one more. Akkad. Another 3 at Akkad. Look at that. Fantastic. So that's 13 coal. 13 coal. How many cities have we got? What am I looking for? Economic overview? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 factories. That leaves us 5 for boats, 5 ironclads. Oh my god, that is pro as shit. 250 science. Increased bonuses from city-states. Brand new spy. And that is it. That is it. That's where we're ending this. So, oh my god, let us have a recap. There's a lot going on. We have 250 science, which is about to get boosted in 4 turns by approximately 25, which is very nice. In fact, more than 25 really, because there's a +3 base to add into that before the modifier goes on. So that is fantastic news. As soon as that's built, I'm going to buy university in Venice, which I think is the last university we need. Then we can build Oxford University there as well, which is science sorted. That will take us into the 300 and odd zone, which is like, it's all you need for late game science. We don't need any more than that. We are making an absolute fortune. The golden age is still upon us. We've got 171 GPT, which is just sick. 23 of that is from religion straight away. 100 from city connections. We're only spending 41 on the roads. In fact, the city connections alone pay for the army and the roads, which is insane. 7 trade routes, which are all running at full capacity. 14 happiness, that's dropping now as the cities grow. But that growth is going to slow down because these cities are now hitting size 15, which is pretty big. Smoke's about to hit 16 next turn. So happiness should become less of a problem. And we've also got, we can get a few Colosseums, the Circus Maximus, we've got access to zoos, so that is fine. We'll try and keep that high, because obviously more golden ages. Social policies, we're getting good culture from these city-states now, and I want to keep friends with the cultural ones, because, look, 8 more turns for another social policy, so that is brilliant. There's some good social policies to pick up. We're going to be wanting to pick up these 2 in exploration. We'll probably pick up the commerce for that first one, wagon trains. And then, I guess, rationalism and ideologies. What else? Faith will just be buying mosques. And that's about it. I think that is literally everything. It's 1335. We've got plenty of time to get across the ocean and crush the people who are over there. Ideally, we want to be sort of making landfall on the other continent. Probably... How quick can we get access to ironclads? It's going to take a little bit of time. We've got to build up a navy. I don't want it to take too long. Sort of 1600s at the latest, I guess. Because we're going to want to land with a pretty substantial invasion force, or possibly, I mean, we'll send scouts out straight away. As soon as we research this, we'll build like a caravel or something and send it over, meet everyone, find out what's going on, look for landing sites, decide if we're going over as 1 army or 2, because that is an important thing. If we can split into 2 armies and come at them from both sides and sort of pincer them, that will be intense. If there's any existing wars in progress, we'll see if we can get involved in some of those, maybe. Yeah, and that's it. Basically, just crush them. Crush everyone that's over there. Once we've got ironclads and stuff, our research path will probably head towards rifling. Obviously, it's on the way to steam power anyway, so we're going to be going over there with cannons and rifles. Probably, we're definitely going to want artillery because they are immense. What else? What else is going to be high priority for us? Great War Infantry, they're pretty good. Standard Infantry. Destroyers. We want to pick up oil, won't we? We want to pick up oil, so biology is around. I guess uranium's always good. And tanks. So yeah, I think probably steam power, artillery and oil. Maybe in that order. Probably pick up submarines as well on the way. There's a lot of exciting stuff late game. but I'm hoping to have it won before we even get to the tanks, if I can. Right, so on that note, folks, I'm going to leave it here, and I will see you guys next time as we start to build up our fleet. It's going to be great. See you later, guys.